Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about the movies, the TV shows, the video games, the comic books, all the media that I consume, talk about it here. So right now I'd like to take a minute and talk about the new Netflix original film, The People We Meet on Vacation. It's the first movie that I've watched in 2026, and I gotta tell you, so far 2026 isn't off to a bad start. Now, this isn't a movie that's going to be in the running for my top 10, probably not even my top 25 movies of the year. But it was enjoyable. And the person who really made this movie enjoyable was Emily Bader as Poppy. I don't know if I've ever seen Emily Bader in anything before, but she had a ton of screen presence, was delightful to watch, and just did a great job playing this character. And I'm going to be keeping an eye out for future roles that Emily Bader might have. Like I said, I don't think I've seen her in anything before. Maybe I have and I'm just forgetting something, but this is the first time that she really stood out to me. Tom Blythe plays Alex, who is her best friend, and the movie is about the two of them, one being a male, the other being a female, are best friends. And they kind of just get together during the summer to vacation together. They keep in contact throughout the year, but they really only see each other, spend quality time together for 1 or 2 weeks each summer where they vacation somewhere. Usually it's somewhere exotic, out of the country. And the movie kind of tells the story of them being at a wedding together, and we know that something has happened and they used to be really close and that there's been a rift in their relationship. And then the movie starts talking about 6 summers ago, 5 summers ago, and starts telling us about the summer vacations that they've taken together. And as we get closer to present day, we learn more about their relationship, more about why a rift formed in their relationship and how their relationship functioned for so many years, just being vacation friends. And it is a romantic comedy, and they are best friends, but they are also each other's love interest. And I really was rooting for them throughout this movie, and I think that's one of the ways you can really tell that a romantic comedy is working. When you're rooting for the relationship to happen, the romantic comedy is working. And I was rooting for them the whole time. And when they had their rift 2 summers ago, when they had their rift that kind of separated them and caused that disconnect in their relationship, in their friendship, I was rooting for them to patch things up. Even if they didn't end up together, I wanted them to patch things up and be friends again. But of course, I was rooting for them to be together. Like I said, not the type of movie that's typically high on my list of movies that I want to watch. But I was anxious to kick off 2026 and see my first movie, and it ended up being People We Meet on Vacation, and I ended up liking it. Like I said, we're not talking about 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 or anything like that. I'd give this a 6.5 out of 10. I enjoyed watching it, and like I said, Emily Bader was electric on screen. She was great. Tom Blythe was good too. They had great chemistry. The supporting cast was okay. There was significant others that each one of them had that were kind of in and out of the film, and they were varying degrees of good, but the 2 leads were excellent. And yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for future roles for both of them, but especially, like I said, Emily Bader. She was great. So this was a good movie, definitely worth watching on Netflix. And just keep in mind that it's a romantic comedy, but it probably leans into the romance a little more than the comedy part. This wasn't a laugh-a-minute type movie. There was some chuckles here and there, but really this was about getting invested in the relationship and the friendship between these 2 people. So Good movie. Won't be in my top 10 or top 20 or anything like that this year, but it was a good way to kick off 2026. Have you seen People We Meet on Vacation? Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.